happens when we get a phone call on our helpline. So once a person calls, of course, whoever is calling is in desperate need in some way, shape, or form. We take an intake form. We do a need assessment as to exactly what they need, and then based on that, we have a customized plan that we make for them. And then we take a 360-degree holistic approach, and we start with the basics. For example, food is a necessity. Shelter, maybe they don't have a place to stay. Maybe they don't have a car, or maybe they don't have, it's a refugee family and they don't have furniture in their house. So we start with the basics and we work with them until we provide so much support that they are able to stand on their own feet and make their own living. While we are doing that, we always keep in mind that their honor and dignity is taken into consideration, because these people, they might have been very rich in their own countries, but when they come here as refugees, they have nothing. Basically, they're just wearing whatever they have, and they just carry 2 bags and they're here. So their honor and dignity is very, very important to them as well as us. And we make sure that we do that. We serve 450 refugee families monthly. Every month, 450 refugee families for all different needs. Food, shelter, clothing sometimes, car donations, and all those things that you see up on the screen right here. And these refugees are from 17 different countries, including Syria. We have refugees from India, Pakistan, Afghanistan, Bangladesh, and all over, alhamdulillah. So I'm gonna, so this is a need assessment that's going on right now, the intake form. And then we, like I said, we have the customized plan based on their needs. In the last 2 months, we had over 300 cases where the refugees were in need and we were able to help them, alhamdulillah. This is our ICNA Relief Resource Center. This is in Chicago, in Rogers Park area. And you can see volunteers there, and mashallah, it's a food pantry as well. And our annual expenses there are over $200,000. So I'm going to give you a very, very short story about Sister Bushra, who was a refugee. She is a Iraqi mother of 3, and she came here with her husband, who is a civil engineer. They live back in Iraq in a 6-bedroom, 2-kitchen luxury house there. All right, and then the Iraq War came, and things changed completely. They were refugees. They had to face death threat 3 times. So they had to move to Jordan. Of course, there's no choice. From Jordan, they came to the United States of America as a refugee family. Now, if this was not enough, 3 weeks, less than 3 weeks that they landed here in the US, Sister Bushra finds out that her husband was diagnosed with cancer. And the doctor had to remove his kidney. Now, you can imagine the situation. Just visualize it. Okay, how painful and how stressful it might be. Well, they had saved some money back from Iraq when they came here. Now, Chicago is not very, not very good in public transportation. So, chemotherapy started, hospital visits back and forth through cab, and eventually they were penniless. To the point that they did not have food for 2 days. And this family had 3 kids. And remember, back in Iraq, what their status was. They were the elite. They were the rich people over there. No food and desperate in need. Where do we do? What do we do? Where do we go? Alhamdulillah, she happened to meet Sister Ahlam, who is one of our staff members at the Chicago office. Actually, she's right there in the green hijab. And alhamdulillah, then she came under the wings of ICNA Relief, and slowly but gradually, alhamdulillah, she was able to stabilize her life and her family. Her daughter now, mashallah, she's an honor roll student in school, and her son, he's doing Hifz, mashallah, and she is a very good volunteer at ICNA Relief. So we see these stories, and it pays back, and then it makes us realize that there's so much going on in the world. So this is to sponsor a family. These are the needs, and I will not go over these because you can come and meet me. We have staff on both sides, brothers and sisters, and I'm available. So please come and talk to me in detail about these. But these are basic items that they need. All right, another alhamdulillah good, great achievement of ICNA Relief is we were able to purchase this transitional shelter home in Glendale Heights. And this is a modest 3-apartment unit with 5 bedrooms. And we purchased this in Ramadan, which was in June, and it was in living condition, functional, I should say, in August. So it's October right now. Between August and October, we have, as we speak right now, we have 4 kids living there and 3 adults. Now, in one apartment, we have a mother, a new Muslim who is a single mother with 3 kids. Okay, this sister was homeless. She had nowhere to go. And to add to that, one of her kids is special needs child. And she cannot speak English. So alhamdulillah, she was able to come to us, and now she is enjoying living there with dignity, with pride. We provide her with food, we provide her with transportation, we provide her counseling, and we're training her living skills so that as and when gradually she will be able to stand up on her own feet and take care of her family, inshallah. Hunger prevention is very, it's the need right now, and it's everywhere. It's everywhere. And and you won't believe that 30% of the people who come to the shelters to get their food, these are graduates. These are college graduates with a full-time job. And why do they come here? Because they have minimum wage. So they have to decide between either pay the apartment rent or pay for the utilities, or should I put gas in my car, or should I get food for my family? So they have to make these hard choices. And so we have our food shelters that are open for anybody. We do not discriminate. If you are hungry, you can come and pick whatever you want. No questions will be asked. And alhamdulillah, this program is a very successful program. And because of that, we started our hunger drives. Different masajids are supporting us. Masjid Jummah in Bolingbrook, this very facility, alhamdulillah, just today they made 47 food boxes for us, and it was transported to our hunger facility right there in Glendale Heights. We also work with different faith organizations. Here we are preparing a meal with Ed Science. This is a synagogue. We also were part of the crop walk for hunger, which was organized by, what was the name? Yeah, Northern Illinois Food Bank. We partnered with them, and we had the crop walk for hunger where we walked and in support of hunger. So we go above and beyond to make sure that we involve other faith-based organizations as well. Alhamdulillah, we are providing our services in 25 different states, and inshallah we will continue to grow, inshallah. And the other programs that we support are back to school, where we collect backpacks and school supplies for the needy and underprivileged. We also have the meat drive, where we provide Qurbani Udhiya meat, and you should understand that these families, this is the only time they get to eat meat in the entire year. And so they feel blessed that we are giving them that meat. Alhamdulillah, we are very transparent. Alhamdulillah. Our overheads are only 11%, which is very low. So that means that for every dollar that you donate, 11% will go towards marketing and admin costs. The rest of that money goes directly to whoever is deserving. So in 2016, we provided services for around $1.5 million, which is a big amount, alhamdulillah, and we're really blessed that we were able to do that. So how do these funds come? Any guesses? How do we get this money? Yes, from you. You are our supporters. Of course, it's the blessing of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala puts barakah in it, but it is through you. So I would say Jazakallah khair to each and every one of you for supporting ICNA Relief, and we still need more, because there's a dire need, and the need is every day. People go hungry to bed every single day. So we just can't say we give them food for one day, and then the rest of the day we don't take care of them. So the need is ongoing, and my request to you would be that, be with us, take care of the hungry, try to donate as much as we can. We need financial support, we need mentorship, we need people to say, you know what, okay, it's okay that you're going through a hard time, but inshallah there will be good days ahead. We need those people who can talk to the people who are in need, who are going through difficulty and pain, and we can make them more comfortable so that they live with that hope that inshallah someday things will be better for them. So before you eat your food today, remember there will be somebody who will be hungry. Before you go into your warm cars and your warm homes, remember there might be somebody out on the street who really need our help. So please help support us. We have volunteer sign-up sheets. We have on that table right there. You want to wave? Yes, on that table right there. And we have some for the brothers as well. And we have our pledge forms, our pledge cards. Please help us in whatever way we can, inshallah. Jazakallah khair. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.
Thank you for your time. I just wanted to remind everybody that the Young Muslim Quiz Competition will be happening at Islamic Foundation on November 18th, Saturday. And all of the young kids are already, I'm sure, registered and heard about this program. But what we'd like to do is to take this activity to the community outside and share it with them. It's a activity that a lot of people look very forward to. They are excited about the prizes and the activities that the young kids can take part in, a healthy activity that they can take part in. We give out very good prizes, bikes, tablets, computers, books, and there's activities for the parents too. So before you leave, please take flyers for the neighbor nets, and if you have any questions, I'm available, and then Salva and other people can answer questions too, inshallah.
Especially as the youth who are looking for Khalid Khan, who is right here, please connect to him. Okay, there is good news from Bollywood management. Mirza asked me we can wait for 15 minutes for kids pizza. They are serving pizza as well. So inshallah, so I'll ask or request for Javed Siddiqui or Amir, inshallah.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي. So I have this challenging task that I'm the last speaker and I'm the one who is between you and dinner tonight. So I'm going to inshallah try to keep it short and brief, but I wanted to talk about a few things and a few reflections. Alhamdulillah, this is my second visit to Chicago during this year. And I'm really excited today. I'm really excited to see an audience that I have been sorely missing. An audience that I really wanted to see and talk to and communicate with, and that is our youth. Great, alhamdulillah. So, do me a favor. Say Allahu Akbar if you are 30 years and above. Say Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. All right, guys, the youth here, you got your chance. So if you're 30 and younger, say Allahu Akbar. Let's see now. Oh, man. Try again. Prove me wrong, right? But this is really exciting to see a lot of you here today in the audience. And inshallah, I'll come to that point in a few minutes. But before that, let me talk about something that is very important. This being a family night, this being an ICNA activity with everyone, pretty much everyone is from one part of ICNA family or the other part.